Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at Joytoy's Battle for the Stars, the Cult of Reja, Logan 118 scale action figure. This is the packaging it comes in. Very nice artwork on front of the box of the actual figure and his accessories. It looks very, very cool. Top of the box, bottom of the box, side of the box, other side of the box. There's the back of the box with some product images of the back, the front, and a close-up of Logan with his blade out, ready for action. Here he is inside the clamshell. You get some dust and get back. This is garbage. You get this fold out, Joytoy. Same information we just talked about. We can unfold it. We do have an accessory statement, as well as a precaution statement and an instruction on how to disassemble your figure for customs repair and whatnot. And here he is outside the packaging, and I must say he looks a lot better outside the packaging than the product images. He looks more realistic, more menacing with figure in hand. Let's take a look at the features of Logan. He has a relatively large gas mask on. The respirator on the front has a lot of silver, black throughout. Nice detailing. As for the overall mask, we see the round black eyes with the silver trim. There's a little bit of stitching between the eyes there. Some stitching on the side. Got that awesome like maroon mohawk. Just like a PVC plastic. So there's a lot of stitching there. It's pretty cool. But he does have his vest on, like a bomber jacket vest that he's probably customized himself. It's dark brown with a light brown, like the heavy material with the like a tannish wash through it to give it some texture. Gray pouches, a little bit of red here on the side, right there. And there, kind of wraps around the back. It's like a red tubing. The back, we do have this metal-looking place. I think he put his sword, but it's just sculpted on. There's no way you could use it at all. But it looks realistic. A couple of silver dots on each side. On his arm, we have some fur and some silver plates up on his bicep and there on his forearm. Down has some like, it's kind of like a paw, some claws, maybe some for punching action. A lot of detail there. Pretty much the same for this one. It's just it was the same. It's got to be spun around from being in the package. So the arms have the same gear. Here's a belt with a pouch on. So a buckle. Here's some devices here, some kind of rounds or canisters, maybe incendiary, maybe gas, grenades maybe, water pouch, some gray pouches there. Thigh pads, we do have that same furry look with the metal over top of it without thigh pad. This thigh pad we have for a gun. Knee pads kind of follow up with these gauntlets here, with the fur and the spikes there. Fur around his boots, gray pants, black wash over top. And then his feet, man, a pretty, don't want kicked by this guy. Brown boots, black soles, black bands around the shin. And on top of his foot, he has these silver spike plates. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot going on with this figure. A lot of detailing for this guy. His skin is like maybe an African American nationality, but he has some really pretty cool line work on his skin to bring out the his physique, basically. Pretty nice looking figure. A lot of details. This top of it. The back, arms. The head sculpt has got a lot going on. So it's definitely something out of your Mad Max or some really, tough biker gang maybe. stud handpiece. Pretty nice. Alright, for the articulation of Logan, you can look up, down, side, side, 360 all the way around. Craziness. Pretty nuts. Arms do rotate 360. You can raise them up about that far. Must be careful with the joints. 360 rotation at the elbow. Bendable elbow gives you at least 90. These are new style pegs for the arm. Up, down, in and out, all around that you possibly could want. So there's some chest articulation there, but maybe getting in there on that vest, I thought it's going to be tough to move it. But it's there, so you have some forward and back. The waist, you got a lot side to side here. Ab crunch. Can he sit? Hopefully, because he goes on a bike. Yeah, not too bad. Splits. Pretty good. Thigh rotation, is it there? Yes, 360 thigh rotation on both legs. Double jointed knees. It's fantastic. Feet, pivot down, pivot up. Wow, I can kick with that. You have the rocker, which eventually this is a 360 around the ankle. And you have toe articulation up. That's kind of stuck. Yeah, I think you have to heat that up, but it's there. There's some toe articulation. Very cool looking figure. A lot of detail. Seems good. What gappage in the arm or the joint. The overall design for that. These are joints I've seen before in other Joytoy figures. So it's not only that he's pretty cool in aesthetics and looks, he comes with like a lot of accessories. That's pretty much like a one of a kind. Yeah, I think we've seen a couple from some of the very first Reja figures, but here's his assault rifle with a heavy drum, and there's a lot of color here. Silver, brown, gunmetal, some silver studs, white, massive big blade for like, you know, stabbing and slashing action, maybe just like chopping. It's the front of it. It's not drill, but it kind of gives you the impression that it is. A lot going on there. Pretty wicked weapon. See how well he holds it. The hands are pretty soft, so usually no problems with these guys. Yeah, he looks pretty awesome with that. Pretty cool. You probably definitely could get a two-handed wield if you wanted that. Oh yeah, there's no issue there. I just pretty much got it closed. You can definitely get it if you wanted it. Let's take a look at something else that he has. He has, staying with his firearms, here's his pistol. Black, silver, gold is pretty much the color palette for the gun. Black handle. Got a blade on his pistol also. And some silver, like a little silencer there maybe. Spike muzzle. So you want to get that clip like right in the here and around there on the figure for his holster, because there's not much clearance in those holsters. We'll take a look at here in a second. But here's how he holds it. Pretty amazing. So he has it for blasting and slashing. So we have like, it's really, really cool. Nonetheless, nice looking pistol. So we can see how it fits in this kind of a grabbing type. It's pretty flexible, so. So you're going to have something to grab it with to get that to go in there. I'm not going to fiddle with it a whole lot, but because it just takes up too much time on a camera. Kind of comes around. There we go. Kind of like that. But most, I mean, you probably can get a little better fit than that. But know that you can't get it at least. So that's the only part that really matters here. So, very nice. So it comes with a sword. Nice gunmetal sword. It's just crazy. I think this is a reissue from one of the other ones. I think the female Allie, is that her name? Brown there. This would have been really nice if you could actually utilize a place to keep that like that. I mean, that one, but unfortunately you can't do that. That's definitely a missed opportunity that could have been made this figure even better. Fortunately, you can hold a sword. It's got a lot of weapons, especially these incredible one-of-a-kind pieces that are melee, pretty much dominant. Even though there's a couple guns that have the that effect, but I mean, those guns even have the melee attacks. So it also has this unique type of spear gunmetal here, black on the bottom, black wrap, silver blades, very uniquely sculpted with the gold piece that's holding the blades. Pretty cool. Let's see here. This is about actually taller than the figure. You're definitely able to hold this with two hands. So posability for this guy would be very easy with this range of weapons that he has. The articulation he comes with. There we go. If I can get it in there without, you get one hand in, the other hand pumps out. Actually, decently soft hands. You can get the weapons in without worrying about breakage or anything. So I can see that. It looks very cool. That's really awesome, I think. So here's a baggie of stuff too here. I'll go and get that out and show you. Okay, comes with this very unique shield, ram's head, skull. It's like a copper color, shiny. There's some silver spikes all over the shield for like maybe ramming. Back here we have the grip and like an arm clamp. I think going inside there, separate little pieces like this help holding the shield together. Pretty nice looking. Let's see if we can do anything with this real quick, just for fun. You can hold it, obviously, in two different ways there. You probably have to remove the gauntlet there to clip that onto his arm. And I probably have to remove that, but I like the idea that you can take that maybe and then bring that in. And then kind of like, bring this down over, gun fell out, over here. Kind of like a guard position like this. It's hard to hold all the parts, so we're just trying to do this quickly. And you can get in some nice poses like that. Like he can like slide this out like he's gonna stab somebody while he's being protected. So that's really cool. Nice accessories so far. Very nice. He has a couple more accessories. And the last bladed weapon has this blade here. This is actually thick. Man, that's very thick. And then sharpened. Looks like it would fold, like a folding knife. Black handle. Black fixture there. Very nice piece. Obviously, you can take it in his hand. You can just put it like this. Or you can always flip it over if you like for a more of a dramatic effect, I guess. Like a slashing action. There's so much to look at on this figure. A lot of detail. Very cool piece. And the last piece he has You can swap out his hands, but he has a black with the silver. That's very nice. Like, it's almost like a skull, like the eyes and teeth there. So that's pretty nice. That's all the accessories comes with. It's a lot. I would have put his knife, unfortunately, I don't think. He comes with so much, you couldn't possibly keep all this on the figure anyway, so I guess. Maybe you could put his knife in there. Hold his knife. If you don't like the pistol, it's kind of sloppy. I mean, it's doable. You want that look. That's more or less made for his pistol, though. Okay. Well, there's Logan from the Reja line. The first four actually kind of go decent aesthetic altogether. There's a couple females they came out with. I'm just on a fence with them. One's like all white, and one's a pink one. This isn't for me. Kind of like, do you want the whole gang? Do you want just pieces of it? haven't decided fully for myself, but the white female jumpsuit, she has a mask on too. But maybe one day I might pick that up. But this goes very well with the three I already have, which I've done a review for. I'm going to be doing a review for the Hell bike, whatever it's called. And it was pretty much promoted with Logan, so I'm going to say it's Logan's bike. So look for that review too. Looks like a cool piece. And also see if Logan fits on it in our next review. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out. Please comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next review.